I just had this amazing experience and I have to talk about it. It's a Sunday and I borrowed a camera and I just tried that out, and it makes me completely crazy. As regular visitors of my channel, you know that I sometimes work together with Alex Görlitz from Photo Görlitz. He sends me Leica stuff mostly. He has a Leica boutique in Bünde, Germany. And this video is not sponsored or anything. He doesn't pay me any money. He just sometimes is generous enough to send me gear that I can try out and I can discuss with you guys on this channel. This time, he sent me something I have never experienced before. He sent me the Hasselblad 907X with the CFV II 50C body. This is the 50 megapixel back that is, I think, from 2019. And he also sent me two lenses. He sent me the 90mm lens and the 55. Why is this special for me? I released a video on January 1st this year where I talked about all my Leica gear I own and how I go with my gear into 2025. In the end of the video, I was thinking about what I'm gonna explore this year, because of course my channel is called Stay Curious and I'm always curious, and I never went into medium format photography, and this is something that really interests me. And I talked with Alex about that and he meant, hey, I'm not only a Leica dealer, I'm also a Hasselblad dealer now, so I can send you some stuff. And he sent me those 3 items. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. So I'm gonna try this out. And now, today is a Sunday, and I just went out for a walk for about 2 hours. And I'm telling you, something happened. That's why I'm doing this rambling video. Something happened that actually happened to me 5 years ago, when I first used a rangefinder camera. I never used that. I was a Nikon shooter forever, and I was a Sony shooter for some time, and then I went back to Nikon, and then I tried out a rangefinder camera during the pandemic. And it completely changed me. The whole experience with like slowing down, composing your pictures differently, the focusing mechanism, that was completely new to me. That completely changed everything for me as a creative person and also as a photographer. I also did my first video on this channel was about the rangefinder experience. And it's still something that I will, if I would do the video today, it would be exactly the same. And why did it change everything for me? It changed because I started to remember what photography was for me. That it is a craft, that is something I'm doing with my hands, that I have to think about it, that I compose my picture. During my Sony and Nikon days, I went out and I shot 2,000 pictures because it was easy. It was and I came home and then I picked the best one. Since I first tested a rangefinder camera, that changed. Now my photography is much more intentional, which I have a feeling also is reflecting in my daily life, and also in my daily life as a film director. This is my main job as a film director, and then I'm a writer, and then I'm a photographer. And for me, in everything I'm doing, somehow I got more focused on the task at hand. And for me, the rangefinder did that. Today with the Hasselblad, I experienced kind of the same, but very different. I'm getting so excited I have to get rid of my jacket here. Yeah, because of course it has autofocus and everything, but actually the way you hold it, it's different. I'm used to, for 40 years, I'm used to do this. And now I'm holding it here. It's closer to my body, and it's something, it makes something. You hold it like, I don't know, it sounds weird. You hold it like a child or something, or like a pet, and it's a totally different connection you have to that tool. I will not go into all the technical stuff, because I think if you are an Hasselblad interested person who watches this, you already know about the camera. I don't have to explain how it works, but for me it's the feeling and it's what it triggers, and I'm so excited that it somehow unlocked a box of creativity in my body, in my mind, that I just wanted to share with you guys, because I think this is what my channel is in the core is about to inspire people, and because I'm so much inspired by other YouTubers who talk about their experience in creativity, and for me this is like an absolutely milestone moment. I'm pretty sure. So I'm also a little bit afraid of that, of course, because like Leica, Hasselblad is enormously expensive. I am in the fortunate position that I have Alex, who from time to time sends me stuff for a few days or a few weeks. So I'm very fortunate that I could try that out, and I'm very grateful to him. And also I'm a little bit mad because I now have to think about how I will proceed on my journey with that experience, because it's a little bit like an addiction. I feel that I want more of that. I mean, I just went out for an hour and a half. I didn't even look at the pictures yet. I'm gonna look at the pictures when I'm done recording this, and I'm gonna show you some of the pictures, but actually the pictures are not that important for me at the moment. It's the experience creating those pictures, the experience of having this connection. It's very weird. I hope you don't think I'm insane, and maybe you have similar experiences with your gear. I did a video about a year ago where I was talking about, can we love our gear? And that what happened to me today was that I felt a connection to that piece of metal, because it unlocked something in me. And I think this is like a beautiful thing. And if you are a little bit in the creative world, this is the kick that we are searching for, I think. Of course, in the end, when you make great pictures, this is something very rewarding. But for me, it's always the process of doing that. For me, it's the same in my work as a film director. I rarely take out my films I did, because for me, and if I do, it's to remind myself of the process making it, of the people that came along with me on that ride. And here with photography, for me, it's the same. I look at pictures that I did in the past, and I remember the experience doing them. And I hope there are beautiful pictures, and I hope it sparks something in the person who looks at it as well. And maybe that person finds the story I'm trying to tell. But for me, it's always, number one is the experience making it. And this is above all. And that's why I'm so excited at the moment, because this experience I just had, that's the addiction to be a creative and to do the work as a creative. And that's why also I struggle a lot with free time, because in my free time, I'm also hunting that kick, that moment that I just felt. I think it's maybe if you're a tennis player, I have that when I play tennis, that, I don't know, once every month I hit the ball that perfectly, that feeling, that's so rewarding that I just go and play tennis again to find that moment again. And for me, with photography, it actually happened like in the beginning when I started, way more than 30 years ago, when I started and did my first pictures and learned about the whole technique and the whole composing and everything. And then I never had that anymore. And then I had that when I started using rangefinder cameras. And now I had it again with this beautiful camera thing. And it's different than with the rangefinders. I'm not going to say that I'm going to sell now all my Leica stuff to get into Hasselblad. That's not going to happen. I still love all my Leica stuff, and I love the rangefinder experience. And it's something completely different, but the feeling is in a way similar. So now I rambled on. I usually don't do those videos. I take a lot of time planning my videos, but I just had the feeling I want to share that. Thanks again to Alex. If you are interested in Hasselblad and if you have the money to buy one, contact him. He's a great guy. I bought all my Leica stuff in the past years with him. In the future, not right now, but in the future, I'm sure I'm gonna be a Hasselblad customer as well. But first, I enjoy that I can have this for a few more days, and I really have to talk to him how we proceed, and maybe I can keep this a little bit longer and try it out. I know there is the 100 megapixel version as well. At one point, I'm gonna start looking into the technical stuff, which interests me a lot, of course, because I'm like a tech nerd as well. I'm very excited about what I'm gonna explore this summer. I'm gonna explore a lot of Leica stuff. I have some Leica videos coming up, so it definitely, if you're not a subscriber yet, and if you like all that, please subscribe to the channel to not miss that. I have a lot of interesting stuff coming. Alex also sent me a Leica M6, which I'm very much enjoying at the moment, and a video is coming about that. I went into macro photography with Leica stuff. This video is also coming up in the next weeks. I have a video coming about bags. And yeah, so there's a lot to talk about and a lot to explore. Please also write in the comments, what are your experiences with gear? Write in the comments what kind of videos you are interested in, what kind of Hasselblad topics you're interested in and you have not seen yet on other channels. I have now the chance to do those videos and to explore it together with you. And so please subscribe. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And now I'm going to show you some pictures. And in any case, don't forget to always stay curious.